Yes, I just want to talk to you about social media, use. Like I noticed these days, people are hooked. They're hooked on social media, hooked on those pics, those videos, those clips, the captions, and the stories, everything going on there. Yeah, people are really loving social media these days. I mean, they're awesome programs. Don't get me wrong. I don't really use them much. I mean, I got to the point where I was looking at the time and wondering when my favorite people would post again. They just seem to take their sweet time. Especially when your friends and family are around you and you're at the event and you're posting. It becomes like I guess it's just for keeping in touch with people who are not around you and who are not as close to you, week by week, day by day. Yeah, that's probably the best use for social media. But it does get fun when people actually post like stuff about their life, what they're doing, where they're at, who they're with, how they do things, and then you see like the drama behind there, the story attached. That's always cool. It's always fun. Yeah, other than that, man, it's pretty hard to stay on top of. It's a lot of posting if you're really playing that game. If that's your game or that's your hobby and you really like doing that, seems like it takes up a lot of time, and a lot of effort. Especially if you're like one of these IG models. I guess you call it IG models. Anyone who posts on it, not just IG, but any platform. Could be YouTube. YouTube's awesome. IG, Instagram's awesome. Facebook's awesome. And you have other apps. People do like, I guess it's not private. It's not private, but more like exclusive, I guess you can call it. Like on WhatsApp, that's cool, and other messaging apps, or just on the iPhone itself, FaceTime, that kind of thing. They're coming up with all types of things. But yeah, if you're like a model on one of those platforms, anyone who posts on there and on a regular, I guess it gets fun that way. What I would really like to know is it actually fun though? Like, I mean, you get a lot of attention, that's for sure. But do you actually enjoy it? That's what I want to know. That's the question I've always wanted to ask someone who's just on their game on social media. I'd love to know. Is it something that you actually enjoy? Yeah, and I always think about what is the next big idea, because obviously it doesn't stop at any one place, in any one area. It always continues in some way. And so, what is the next platform? That's what I want to know. What it's gonna have something to do with pictures. It's gonna have something to do with video. It's gonna have something to do with chat. Chat is important. Comments and subscriptions, possibly. Who knows if it's gonna be subscription or follower based? It probably will be, because it gives you some ideal to strive for, some ideal to go for. So you want to strive for something. But yeah, I'm curious, what would the next popular platform look like? Really would like to know. And I'm sure somebody's making it right now. I know somebody's working in like a dark room with low lighting, getting this thing built, so I know that's for sure. But I wonder what it's going to be like. Then you have competition. Obviously, competition's going to come in and try and take the spot where the customers go. That's the name of the game. And then otherwise, why be in business? You have to compete. It's like sports, right? One team is aiming to defeat the other team. One team wins and defeats the other one. Could be a draw, could be a tie, but you're ultimately aiming to win. So I'm sure somebody's working on something. I'm just curious as to what it is, how it works, if it's going to be like a video thing based on vlogging, based on branding, based on just purely influence, or if it's just like a community hub, like a community hub where people spend time and just talk to one another, get to know one another, and share with one another. I guess time will tell, but I'm really interested and curious to know what it's going to look like. Or I'm sure we stay in the exact same ones that we're using right now, and it improves. Like what we have already around us is going to improve and become better. More features for the customers. Consumers really like it. Find a way to make money off of it, because if you have to make money, obviously, in some way or form, or you're not probably not gonna hang around for a long time. But yeah, just those are some things I've been thinking about. Want to know if social media and that whole game there is just worth investing your time in. It's obviously great for a brand if you're a business, small business, individual business. It's obviously beautiful for a brand. But yeah, just curious where that's going.